Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Butcherson. I'm the Regional Director for Bentley for the Middle East, Africa and India. First of all, thank you for giving up your time this morning. Personally, I think it's our biggest luxury, so thank you for yours today. My second thank you is to the Habtoor family and the Habtoor Motors group. This opening for us is a massive investment into Bentley. It was probably 4 months ago, Charles, when we stood in Abu Dhabi to open an after-sales facility that for Bentley globally is probably the best we've got in the world. For me, I'm proud that in the UAE, with the facilities we have now and more facilities coming, we've probably got some of the best facilities we have in any continent, whether it be Europe, America or the Middle East. For us, this showroom gives us two in Dubai, and I'm always scared when I sit in front of the media because I think it's the only luxury car franchise in Dubai that has two showrooms in Dubai. For us, it gives us two sides of the city. We get one in Deira and one up in the marina. As you know, this is what they call the new Dubai. And having come here at the end of 2008, my first weekend was on JBR and had the thunderous applause of a load of Corvettes. So you realise that this is the place where everyone brings their car. So it's very fitting to have a showroom on the start of what has become the Motor Mile. Looking at the economic climate, I think it's fair to say that our sales globally have dropped slightly. In 2009, that happened in the Middle East. The Middle East was very much protected. It wasn't as bad as UK or Europe. However, I'm happy to say that year to date in the UAE, our sales are up 16%, and our market share is ahead as it was last year. So, if anything, out of those two statistics, we see a little bit of resurgence in this area, and specifically in the Arab Emirates. Bentley Emirates are one of our top 3 dealers in the world. In 2008, they were our biggest dealer, and they're always consistently at the top. Now, in preparing this, I always like to find a special statistic. Bentley Emirates have sold more of our Super Sport model than any other dealer in the world since its launch. So perhaps that gives you an idea of how important this market is for us. Now, about Bentley, if you ever go to the factory, and I think some of you have been, you'll realise that it's not like any other car factory. We have one robot at Bentley in the assembly line. Everything else is done by people. As myself and Trevor saw last week when we went through the line. It takes 660 hours to build a Bentley. We can offer a combination of 6.25 billion different colour and trim combinations. To put that into context, if we built, say, that car today and then slightly changed every other car, it would take us 100,000 years to build that car again. So we can be very, very bespoke. We say we're the opposite of mass production. And the car you see there, the Series 51, is named after 1951, where we opened our first design office. What we try to do with that car is give people a bit of a journey through what's available. The special thing though is the interior is 3-tone. So what we try and do is the main hide with linen in this case matches the solitaire outside. We then complement that with the secondary hide, in that case red, and then the final stitching of light is in a third colour. So out of the 6.25 billion different combinations, we're trying to give people an idea of what you can do through Series 51. Looking into the future, Mulsanne, many people have asked me about Mulsanne, arrives, which you'll see on the picture just through in the office, arrives later this year. All car companies say this, but it's my biggest problem at the moment. We're sold out for 2 years in the region. I'm desperately trying to get more. I'm saying that for the people from Habtoor here because I need to get more Mulsanne, but it's a great success story for us.